Hey everybody, Comic Book Steve here again with another haul. Once again, got some new releases and some older books. Although I'll be completely honest with you guys, because I like you. Uh, this is I've been batting zero with my comic book hunting the past week or so. I had a bunch of books I was getting off of my comic shop, which just came today, but two of the most the ones I was looking forward to the most were not included in the package. And then I looked back at my email. I noticed that they had sent me an email saying that they were not going to be able to fulfill those two. So I was really disappointed about that. One of them's pretty hard to find. The other thing is I went to New Jersey this past weekend. Went to a comic store, thinking I was going to find some good stuff, and got a lot of junk. Um, yeah, it was just been, I don't know, it's been rough the past few days. I'm still counting the days till comic book convention in Boston. Hopefully my luck will turn around a bit. Maybe I'll even go to the flea market sometime this next week or so. But anyway, let's get started here. Start with new releases per usual. This is Civil War #1. I debated getting this. Not too. I mean, I like the original Civil War, but I'm not crazy interested in this retelling. And I read it. I thought it was alright. I don't like the cover. Iron Man's got like a doofy face going on. I thought the reason for the war extending past the original ending of the old series was a little weak. I don't think that Cap or Iron Man would want to continue fighting each other after that devastation, but whatever. I don't think I'll continue this one. It was, I would say, average. Then we get into my favorite book to buy and hate on, Spider-Verse #3. Also, this one, the art is so bad in this. I don't know who this guy is, who they got to draw this. The cover artist is not the interior artist, but it is just awful. And yeah, I'm continuing to pick it up. There's only one more issue left, so I might as well finish it off. But I am not pleased. That Spider Verse, the Spider Verse name is not holding up well. And then we get into Spider Island, which was marginally better, although I wouldn't say that it was extremely better. I don't think I'll continue with this one either, unless they throw in Mary Jane in it. This issue did not have Mary Jane, even though she's on the cover. Then we get into Invader Zim #1. Cool to see the character back. I'm a big fan of Jonan Vasquez, the guy who created Invader Zim. I followed a lot of his older comic books like Squee and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac when I was a teenager. So it's cool that he's writing this. Different artist, but the artist is very much Jonan Vasquez's style, so you won't miss him very much. But it's got a great feel to it. Good book if you like Invader Zim. Give it a shot. And this was my favorite book of the week. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #2. Yeah, I thought it was great. Don't really have much complaints about it now that I think about it. Yeah, good stuff. You like Amazing Spider-Man, you like Mary Jane, pick it up. I guess they could focus more on the whole Mary Jane Spider-Man dynamic than they do. For it being called Renew Your Vows, for some reason it just feels like that part of it's a little off to the side. I got this one off eBay for, this is Amazing Spider-Man 539. This is a variant issue. This is the first part of Back in Black. This is the 1 in 5,000, not 1 in 5,000. This copy is 1 out of 5,000. This is number 1999. It's a cool number. I guess this was at some place in Las Vegas. This cover is actually a cover they used on a Sensational Spider-Man issue from Back in Black. So it's a bit of a cheat. That all they did was put a uncolored version of it on this cover. But it looks cool. I like it. I can add this into my Black Spider-Man collection, and yeah, it's a pretty awesome copy. Nothing wrong with it. Very nice. I think I What did I say? I said 20. I think that's what I paid. It was either 20 or 12. I honestly can't remember. I should have looked it up before I did this, but it was cheap enough that I wanted to jump on it because I didn't have it, and who knows when I'd see it again. And usually I see this go for like 30, 40, or maybe not sell for that much, but that's all I ever see people looking to get for it, and I didn't want to pay that much. So yeah. Now we're gonna get into. Actually, let's do these ones first. Okay, this is another one I got off eBay. This is Howard the Duck #4, the Gwen variant. This was the only Gwen variant that I couldn't find on the shelf. It was driving me nuts. It's not like fantastic or anything. It's not worth anything either right now. But it's hard to find. I couldn't find it in any of the shops I went to. There's at least 5 or 6 different shops that I tried in my area. I couldn't find it, so grabbed it. I got it for cover price. Wasn't gonna pay any more than that, but yeah, cool to have. Glad to own it. This is another one I got off eBay after like a mix-up where the guy sent me the wrong book. I had to send that book back, and then finally got the book I was looking for. Superman Adventures #1. This is the first appearance of Mercy Graves in comic book form. Yeah, so I got this because, well, it's the first appearance, and I'm constantly frustrated that all those first appearances of cool, interesting characters in those Batman Adventures, Superman Adventures books end up skyrocketing, and you can't touch them. Harley Quinn, Livewire. So when I heard Mercy Graves was in this book, and she's gonna be in the Batman Superman movie, apparently. Who knows if it's just like a small role. I had to jump on it. So I got this for, I think, about $5. Could probably find it for cheaper than that in like a dollar bin somewhere. Someone who doesn't really know what they have. I think this goes now for about 5 to 10 maybe. But who knows. Good pickup. Good to hold on to. And my battery's dying again. Great. Let's see if I can bust through this. I got this from the comic shop I went to this weekend, which was pretty crappy. Marvel Comics #1, the Ace edition from Wizard. Paid $5 for this. Don't usually see this one around. I read this on the train. Man, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I guess kids were buying these books back then because the story is hilariously terrible. But you gotta love it. Sorry, Marvel Comics. Mighty Avengers #32. Yeah, so I got this one for the Black Spider-Man appearance up there. It's Matt Gargan, not Peter Parker, but still thought it was cool. They also had a copy of this girl, Squirrel Girl #5, the second printing. I already had a copy of it, so I might try to either trade this or sell it on eBay. I just couldn't pass it up for cover price. Yeah, cool cover. This guy I got for $6. This is the Corvus Glaive design variant of Infinity 2. I like this character a lot. He's probably my favorite of the Black Order of or Cull Obsidian of Thanos. Yeah, so glad to have that. And then we get into my comic shop haul. I picked up X-23 #1, the limited edition. Don't know what kind of print run this had. This was about $2, pretty cheap. Not an in-demand book, but you never know. Then following that, I got Uncanny X-Men 450. This is the first appearance of X-23 outside of the NYX book that she first appeared in. So this is more like I don't know, maybe her 4th appearance. This is the first time she meets Wolverine and the X-Men. I mean, this isn't a hot book or anything, but I can't ever find this in back issue bins. 450 and 451, the second part of the story, are always missing. So I wanted to have it since I can't touch NYX #3 anymore. I used to have it, but I sold it. So anyway, yeah, this was a cool one, and it's pretty nice shape. Ultimate Spider-Man #22. I guess got this because I had credit I was using on this purchase. I needed I needed a cheap book to put on there, so I had just a little bit left. And I'm a sucker for Venom appearances, so thought I'd grab that. Spider-Man #2, the second print variant. I like this first print has the same image just with Peter and Miles without their masks. I like the image with their masks, so thought that was fun. Like second prints. Captain Marvel #1. This was pretty cheap too. This was about, I don't know, $3-4. I think this one's not quite as much demand as the first series, Captain Marvel #1. But this one I like because it has the logo they're going to use in the movie. So pick that up. Devil Dinosaur #1. Very excited to have that. I think I paid $15 for it. Underrated character, under the radar. Jack Kirby stuff. Looks awesome. This character's in the new Planet Hulk series and Secret Wars. Yeah, just like a cool cult character. Why not? 8.0, pretty nice looking book. No crazy obvious flaws that would drive someone nuts. Very clean looking book. Fun stuff. Finally got a nice copy of Avengers 183, the first appearance of Carol Danvers officially joining the Avengers. Yeah, this is probably about a very fine book. I have 2 other copies that had one major flaw each. One has like a tear on the bottom, the other one has like brown spots on the back. But this one is finally a clean one, so very happy to have that. And the last one I got, kind of ending this one on a dud. New Thunderbolts #11. The only reason I got this was because it falls into that whole Carol Danvers being called Captain Marvel bucket. It's hard to nail down which one is the first one she was labeled as Captain Marvel. You probably would say issue 3 of House of M, or the Pulse book. But this is the first time I could find where another character calls her Captain Marvel. It's like in a thought bubble, like a narrative kind of bubble. But I thought that was fun, so I picked it up. I discovered this through looking at comicbookdb.com and looking at the full appearance list of in chronological order of Miss Marvel. And after House of M3, I think this was the first book after that she appears in during House of M. So I thought I'd grab it. It was cheap. It was $1. No biggie. Alright guys, that is all I got. That is my haul. I have some more books coming from my comic shop this week. I have a pretty big haul from eBay. It's all one title, but I'll certainly show it off anyway. And new releases and all that fun stuff. So yeah, take care guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.